1,000 ELB. Sisters, Tammy Slaton says she realized she doesn't need to turn to food to be happy. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For 1,000 LB sister latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. A big part of growth is realizing where you can make changes, and I'm so glad I'm in that phase of my life. She say Tammy Slaton is all about embracing growth in the next phase of her weight loss journey. On August 29, the 1,000 LB sister star 38 posted a video on Instagram opening up about getting past her insecurities and how they used to influence her overall health. I didn't really have friends for a long time. My friends were my family. Watching my show helped me realize I wasn't good to them. I wasn't a nice person, she said. I realized that talking about things that are bothering me is the only way I'm gonna get past my insecurities, especially when I'm mad. Slaton explained that whenever she's pissed, it's best to leave her alone to calm down first before approaching the situation, which is what she's now trying to work on. It helps me to understand more why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, she continued, helping me realize I don't need to turn to food or anger or whatever to be happy and to lose weight and feel great about myself. A big part of growth is realizing where you can make changes, and I'm so glad I'm in that phase of my life, she added in the caption. It's not always easy, but recognizing areas for improvement is the first step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Here's to self-reflection, growth, and embracing the journey ahead. Slaton has been active on social media lately, sharing inspirational messages as she continues her weight loss journey. The reality star posted another video detailing how difficult it can be to break the cycle of letting her mental health issues negatively affect her health. I felt like if there was more help out there for me at the time, I probably wouldn't have gotten so big, she shared. The mental aspect of it does play a lot. Being depressed and having a food addiction, eating my feelings, I was taking it out on the food. There's so many things that can go wrong. Life is scary. Slaton said she's been able to get back on track after working with Pop Recovery Systems, her backbone, and is getting the proper support to continue her journey after losing 500 lbs. I did turn to food for a little bit, she admitted, but I realized it and now I'm back on track. On my transformation journey, I've faced moments where I've turned to food to cope when I'm feeling down. It's something many of us struggle with, and it can be tough to break that cycle, she added in the caption. It's not just about physical transformation, it's about healing from the inside out. Let's keep transforming together. Sir Keir Starmer was preparing to offer rebels fresh concessions on Sunday evening as part of a last-ditch attempt to push his welfare cuts through. Ministers will publish further details of the promised government review into the future of disability benefits on Monday, which they hope will persuade backbenchers to support the plans. The Prime Minister was forced to water down proposals for drastic cuts to personal independence payments, PIP, last week, including promising not to take the benefit away from people already receiving it. On Sunday, Wes Streeting, the Health Secretary, hinted at the possibility of further changes when the review, which will include disability rights groups on the panel, gets underway. Asked by the BBC whether the presence of these groups might prompt more concessions, he said, "There is a review on PIP and we got to listen." Sir Keir will face a crunch vote in the House of Commons on Tuesday, and despite last week's climb-down, many backbenchers are still threatening to vote against his welfare proposals. Mr. Streeting said the government was in a better position on Sunday but stopped short of saying he was confident that it had the numbers to push the legislation through. A number of prominent rebels, including former Transport Secretary Louise Hay, have now said they will vote in favor. Many remain unconvinced, but another source told The Telegraph they are worried they still might lose the vote because many Labour MPs remain unconvinced. The government will publish the terms of reference of a review into PIP on Monday to be chaired by Stephen Timms, the Welfare Minister. They hope the details, which will set out how the views of disability rights groups will be taken into account, will persuade more MPs to back the welfare bill. A government source said, "We are publishing the terms of reference tomorrow. We understand MPs still have some concerns. They want clarification and reassurance, and we think we'll be able to provide